So, we have a Seattle police officer making fun and downplaying the death of a woman that was run over by a cop. So, this is a quick video. It's about a minute long, but, it's extremely outrageous and extremely infuriating once you see a police officer just downplaying the death of some poor random woman for no reason. Like, it's this callous and outrageous, but it seems to be an issue with police officers around the country. Excuse me. So let's go to this. Investigation launched. Give me a minute. Investigation launched into tape of Seattle Police Guild leaders downplaying the death of a woman struck by officer. So this is the video here. It's body cam. A Seattle police watchdog agency is investigating the rank and file union leaders over body cam audio, which they laugh, joke about, and downplay the death of a young woman struck by a police cruiser, suggesting her life had limited value and that the city should just write a check. Officer Daniel Otterer, I butchered that name, but whatever, Vice President of the Seattle Police Officers Guild, inadvertently left his body cam running after responding January 23rd to South Lake Union, where another officer, Kevin Dave, struck and killed Jahavi, some woman there, that name, while driving 74 miles per hour on his way to a report of an overdose. That woman who had been in a crosswalk at Thomas Street and Dexter Avenue North, was thrown over 100 feet. A 23-year-old died later that night. So we have multiple levels of incompetence here. Before we play with the video, we have the cop leaving his body cam on accidentally while being just a callous asshole and a piece of shit. And we have the other cop who was not paying attention, driving over 70 miles an hour, running over a pedestrian for no reason, because he's an idiot and he's incompetent and he should be at the very least fired, maybe thrown in jail for what he did. So let's actually watch the video now. Whoops, let me actually do that first and then watch the video. Oh great, we got an ad here, so let me just, oops, come on. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I mean, it's just outrageous that these cops can pretty much get away with anything. They can pretty much get away with anything because they're cops and they have qualified immunity. So basically, they're laughing it up like it's some kind of joke. Oh yeah, the city can write a check and it'll go away. Like, fuck you, dude. This is why a lot of people want to end qualified immunity. That way, victims of cops can sue the cops directly instead of having to sue the city and have the taxpayers just write a check. It's beyond outrageous. And then now that here's the video, let's get rid of that. Let's actually do that. And now let's watch. Let's mute.
Open your mouth for me. Stick your tongue out. Do you vape or smoke?
No.
Do you take any prescriptions?
No.
Okay. See the end of this pen?
Yes.
Reach out and touch it so I know you can see it. I'm going to move this pen from side to side, side to side. I want you to follow with your eyes and your eyes only. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you want to see the end of this pen.
Leaders of the Seattle Police Guild, Officers Guild, being investigated for downplaying the death of a woman killed by a police cruiser driven by Officer Kevin Dave.
Yes.
Officer Daniel... Oh, shit. Sorry.
See the end of this pen?
Yes.
Officer Daniel Otterer was assigned to determine whether Dave was under the influence during the incident. So he might have been drunk on top of that. Great.
Touch it so I know you can see it. I'm going to move this pen from side to side, side to side. I want you to follow with your eyes and your eyes only. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not, but it does not...
Left his body cam running inadvertently. Dude, if you're going to be a callous asshole and you're going to be a piece of shit, make sure you turn off your body cam. There's no reason to have it on while you expose yourself and show your ass and let everybody know what a piece of shit you are. But let's keep watching.
Not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. Yeah, I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a train driver. But she is dead.
Well, she is dead. Isn't that funny that this woman's dead? I mean, the callousness of this officer is just, it's infuriating, but at the same time not surprising.
No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Just
write a check.
Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
She was actually 22, and $11,000 is a joke. This family lost their 22-year-old daughter, according to 23. Sorry, not 22. He said 26. Moron. Wait a minute. I might have missed it. Hold on. Oops.
Anyway, she had limited value.
She had limited value. Watch what he does here at the end. He realized he left his body cam on. He's like, oh shit, let me turn this shit off because I just exposed myself. Outrageous. Just the callousness of this officer and the president of the union too. I mean, it's obvious that's who he was calling there. It's just outrageous. Like, it's just so infuriating that these officers, they know they can get away with this because they have qualified immunity. So unless there's criminal charges filed, he's basically going to get away with this with maybe getting fired, because if he was intoxicated, drunk, then he'll probably get fired. But if he, other than that, I mean, he's not going to go to prison, he's not going to go to jail, he's most likely going to either be fired, be suspended, and return to work. While the city of Seattle, the taxpayers, pay out a large check, as that officer put it, to the family of the victim. It is just infuriating. There's a reason why people want to end qualified immunity. That's the main reason why. Because that way these police officers can be sued directly, and not just sue the city, so the city can write a check and these officers stay employed, because their union's very powerful and it's next to impossible to fire police officers. So those are my thoughts. It's just absolutely infuriating, and it just makes me like wanna fucking throw up because it's so sickening. Those are my thoughts. Tell me what you think down below in the comments section. Give me a like, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.